Let's talk about the fashion choices of female politicians. For those of you who are new here, I worked in Congress for like 5.5 years. Here's me on my last day. And while I love to talk about politics and fashion and what it all means, so much of women's fashion is steeped in patriarchy and oppression. It's this thing where like a successful woman is almost forced into wearing certain things rather than choosing. Whether you like it or not, it does play a role in every part of our lives. And one common thread you'll see as I show you guys these pictures is that the outfits are incredibly conservative. The most skin you're going to see is like a neck or a calf, because of course you can't have your shoulders out and be the president of the United States. That would be too crazy. We can't start this conversation without talking about the pantsuit queen herself, Hillary Clinton. Back in 2016, she pretty famously wore literally red, white, and blue to the presidential debates. And all of these suits were made by American designer Ralph Lauren. What a crazy coincidence. Clearly, it's a patriotic statement on Clinton's part. And wearing white in general is kind of a classic nod to the suffragettes and the women's movement. Okay, now let's look at the presidential debates. These photos are not all encompassing. I literally just Google searched Republican and presidential debates and screenshotted whenever I saw a woman. I want you to tell me what you think the difference is. So here are the Republicans. And here are the Democrats. Nobody freak out. This is literally a fact. But larger portions of women than men are Democrats, and larger portions of men over women are Republicans. And this gender gap in American politics is growing. There's lots of reasons for that. If you guys are interested, let me know. This brings us back to why they're dressing the way they're dressing. Based on what I just told you, if Republican women are dressing for their voting bloc, they're mostly dressing for men. And if Democratic women are dressing for their voting bloc, they're mostly dressing for women. And this could explain the difference in what is seemingly a more like conventionally feminine approach to dressing would appeal to maybe a more male gaze. I'm so curious what you guys think. First, women's fashion is so much more nuanced and layered than anything I've said right here. There's no one reason that women or anyone does anything, but also their goal in all of this is to win. So if I'm a politician, I am going to be trying to appeal to my voting bloc. It makes sense for that to be part of their strategy while they're getting dressed. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think and if you want a part 2.